Hey there, boys and girls. So I watched a little movie called 2000 Mules, and I'm not even sure if I can do a review on this movie because of the controversial subject matter, at least according to all the places where this video might end up. But basically, it's a documentary on the election and any of the, trying to answer some of the questions onto why things happened a certain way and why the count stopped and things like that in the middle of the night. I was there and I watched the election, and I did think that was strange. I stayed up really late trying to see what happened, and I was kind of confused as to why at whatever time it was, 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., everybody stopped counting. Anybody who had anything involved in the close race, all those states, there was like 5 of them, all stopped counting. And I thought, that's weird. And but all the other states that were already determined where they were going to land, they were still counting. 90% reporting, okay, now 92% reporting. So those other 5 states that were all going to be close stopped counting. And I never understood why. And then this kind of, I think, explains why in a different way. Because there was sinister forces at work. So the first thing to mention is that there's been dozens of reviews on this movie. Not a ton, but some of the prominent people who are believers in what the film is saying, but their reviews are technically generally pretty skeptical. And some of these prominent names are actually oh, this movie doesn't really lay it out for you. Well, this movie expects you to do some of your own thinking. And if you're not going to do some of your own thinking, you're probably not going to get what they're saying. They're trying to lay out evidence and let you decide, which is unusual for documentaries. Usually documentaries are trying to hit you in the face with something. This one is actually laying out the evidence and letting you decide what you think it means. Obviously, they couldn't make a 2.5 hour documentary. Nobody sticks around that long in a documentary. So they made a 90-minute or so documentary trying to spell out some evidence and letting you determine what you think about it. And they did show some of those prominent names also in the documentary who weren't sure themselves, and let them and you kind of show them change their mind because of the film, because of the content of the film. Obviously, they weren't watching the film; they're in the film. But basically, do I recommend the film? I think it's very eye-opening and original and unique, and I think you should probably watch it, even if you don't agree with the content. And it is a well-shot documentary, a well-edited documentary, and a very engaging documentary, which might be the most important thing and what makes it so awesome, is that it's very engaging. I always liked even controversial topics and ones you weren't sure that they were accurate. They can still be very thought-provoking, and it's thought-provoking. So of course I think you should watch it. But otherwise, thank you guys for your views here, and have a good day. Thank you.